Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Hood Table. This is your favorite host, Tanya of the Hood Table, and we are back for another Vlogmas Day video celebration. Today, we are doing Vlogmas Day 13. And as you can see from the bottom of the screen, scrolling on by, it says Vlogmas Day 13, My Christmas Cooking Disaster. Now, I know I'm not the only one out there who has ever had a cooking disaster. I done heard people's had to throw away whole turkeys. I mean, whether they tried to fry them, whether they tried to bake them, and just other different mishaps on the holidays. But I wanted to share with you one of my holiday cooking disasters or cooking mishaps. Now, a lot of people enjoy sweet potatoes, candy yams, whatever you want to call them. I do. I really do. I love them. And I especially love the way my mother used to make them when she was alive. Now, some people do make them out the can. Some people do make them by hand, like totally homemade. And I like to do mine homemade. I like to buy my sweet potatoes from the grocery store, bring them home, clean them off, wash them off, and then cut them up. Cut them up in small pieces, and put them in the pan. And I like to do that myself. And so this one Christmas time, I called myself making me some candy yams, and I'm telling you, them joints was they were so good. And you know how with your candy yams, when you baking them, the juices at the bottom with all the cinnamon and the vanilla flavoring, and oh my god, the syrup. You like take that and you kind of like how you do a turkey. You basting the turkey with the sweet potatoes. You be basting the sweet potatoes with the juices on the bottom. So I mean, the aroma is just filling the kitchen, filling the house. It just smells so good. And the sweet potatoes, after I finished cooking them, they were great. I mean, I tasted them. They were tender enough, not too, because I don't like my sweet potatoes mushy. I mean, ooh, who wants mushy potatoes? But they're not too hard. So they were cooked perfectly. And then I thought, well, I got some marshmallows. I want to try marshmallows. This was the first time I ever tried marshmallows on my sweet potatoes. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to try marshmallows for the first time. So, after my sweet potatoes was done, I did what I was supposed to do, which was basically take the marshmallows and, you just basically spread them around the top of your sweet potato dish. And I did just that. I spreaded the marshmallows around on the sweet potato dish. Oh, it was so nice and so cute. I was taking pictures because I had to do me a before and after, right? So, I took a picture before I put the marshmallows on, after I put the marshmallows on, and then I was going to take a picture after the marshmallows had cooked on there, because you can put the marshmallows on and just allow them to naturally melt into the sweet potatoes. But I wanted mine to have a little char on them, a little brown on them, you know. So what I did was I put the marshmallows on there, and then after that I put them in the oven on broil. But oh Lord Jesus, what I did for some reason, because some dishes when you put it on broil after you cook something, it's just to darken it up, just to cook it crisp, just for a little bit. And I lift so, generally the recipes that I've done before, you have to like put the food up higher, like lift the rack up higher. So I thought that do that with the marshmallows on the sweet potatoes. So I lifted the rack higher till it was like, maybe, I don't know, 5 inches, 4 inches below the broiler. Child, when I tell you, I couldn't even get. I mean, I probably walked out the kitchen for a good 30 seconds. I mean, it did not take long. And next thing you know, I hear the fire alarm going off. I'm like, what the hell? My sons, we run into the kitchen like, what the hell is going on? The only thing in there is sweet potatoes. Man, I looked in the stove because smoke was coming through the top of the stove, through the eyes, and I looked inside and it was a fire. I mean, a humongous fire. It was black smoke everywhere. We couldn't see. I'm like, what the hell did happen? I didn't open up the oven, and my son, he's swinging towels trying to put the fire out. Boy, I wish I would have took a picture of those sweet potatoes. They was burnt black on the top. And so I'm thinking, first of all, I'm sad because my potatoes were perfectly fine before I put the marshmallows on them. So I'm up there like, and you know how long it takes to cut all them hard sweet potatoes and peel them and everything and put all your seasonings and your ingredients in there. So I was like, dang man, I tried to salvage the potatoes. So I'm up there scraping the marshmallows off the top, trying to salvage the potatoes, but it still was a lot of black specks and black flakes all over the sweet potatoes, no matter how much I tried. And then the smell was just, oh, it was awful. So, and that was all the sweet potatoes I had in the house. So this was in the middle of cooking. Like, this was literally on Christmas. And so I had to run to the store, get me some more sweet potatoes, come back home, hurry up and chop them up and do it all over again. But the second time around, I did it right. I did not move the pan from the middle rack when I put it on broil, and I stood there in front of the stove and watched it turn a little dark, a little brown, and then I immediately removed it out of the stove. So I'm going to show you the picture of the finished product that actually turned out really good and was really yummy. There it is. That's my pan of the sweet potatoes with the marshmallows on top. That's what it's supposed to look like, or similar to it if you do it right. But man, I'm telling you, it was a disaster. I just knew we was about to burn the whole house down. That was so scary because I didn't have kitchen fires before. But it was, I mean, the whole inside the stove was just aflames, and it was really scary. But anyway, that is my Christmas cooking disaster, mishap, whatever you want to call it. I will never forget it. I'm sure my son will never forget it. This will be a story that eventually will trickle down to my grandkids. And everybody's going to laugh about it. Mom, remember that one time when you burned the sweet potatoes and you almost burned the whole house down? But y'all, that is my story. That was a little story time for you guys. And again, my Christmas dinner disaster. Now, if you have a similar story, or somebody that you know, maybe your mother, or somebody you know who had a similar story, or something else that they cooked, let me know. Put it in the comment section, and also don't, of course, forget to like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, please, and thank you very much. Happy holidays to you guys. May your holiday be full of joy, blessings, peace, tranquility, and a lot of love. Did I say love? Love. Remember the reason for the season. Bye.